Excuse me. Hi, and welcome to I Love Sports Game Day. We're here interviewing a famous coach, Coach Ashley Shields with Arlington Tigers. What you don't know about her, I know she went to Corey Middle School. Which you didn't think I knew that, didn't you?
I didn't think you knew that.
For Corey Middle School, she did a little time school at Hamilton Wildcats. Then she finally went over to the great one, Melrose Golden Wildcats. So from there, I'm gonna let her get started with her journey all the way up to Arlington. We're gonna go back briefly and just bring it up to date. And at some point, we're gonna go live. We'll allow y'all to answer questions. So I'm gonna get out of the way, and we're gonna turn it over to Coach Ashley Shields with Arlington Tigers. Coach Shields, welcome to our very first interview.
Thank you.
And congratulations on the season so far. You're doing good.
Thank you.
But I have a question for you, Coach. The main reason for this is that everybody know about Arlington. They don't know about the coaches yourself, the assistant coaches, and the players that come from. Now, the question I know, I say, with the Melrose High School, and from there, what college did you attend?
From Melrose, I signed with University of Memphis, and with Coach Jolie McNellis. And I didn't play a season with University of Memphis, but I practiced during the summer, went to summer school, went to a few classes or whatnot, and then ended up transferring, going to Northwest.
In my research, I found you also went to Northwest. From Northwest, you went to Southwest Community College, where you played only 1 year for Southwest, and you entered into the WNBA draft.
Yes, sir.
Thought I didn't know that. The agent you picked up was the right agent.
Robert Fane.
Robert Fane, who helped you get into the NBA, which really didn't help you because your talent and your skills got you there. So tell me a little about that.
Well, I was a red shirt my first year at Southwest Community College after having my son, Christopher Shields. And then after that, I played that following year.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Yes.
Southwest, you was pregnant and ended up scoring 17 points average a game up until your 8th month.
At Northwest.
At Northwest.
Yes.
And that shows sheer dedication. Was there anything extra that helped you out as far as just that drive that you have?
No, I just, prayed about it before, going onto the floor, and it was my passion. I was really driven, and I just didn't want to give up, so I just kept going.
And from there you went over to Southwest, and you averaged about 32 points a game.
Yes.
And I think in high school, you had one game you over 60-something points in the tournament. I researched hard. So from there you went to WNBA. And what was your high point of that game? You went with the Houston
Comets. Yeah. Coming out my rookie year, the highs for me was 22.
22?
My rookie year, yes.
And I understand y'all won the championship, WNBA?
Yeah, after I got traded to Detroit Shock 2008, I won the WNBA championship with Detroit Shock.
Okay, I'm going to speed up here. I know you went to Poland, you played there for a while, Israel. So you did a lot of travel, international travel, along with also with national travel. Now, you ended your first coaching job with Mitchell High School. You stayed there 3 years. Then from there you went over to Houston High School.
Yes, sir.
During that time when I met you, when you were coaching AAU as well.
Yeah.
So I kind of followed you from there. And I noticed in AAU that all the girls gravitate toward you. Whereas they see you as a coach, they see you as a friend, a mother, someone they can talk to. And they also go through someone they can talk to in a bond with. I mean, how do you make that connection?
Just being me. I don't do anything extra or anything for the attention. I just love the kids. I've always have. And like I said, I just have a different approach. I respect them for one. And I'm just willing to help, any kid I can that want to succeed. So.
And as a first-year coach at Arlington High School, what are your expectations?
As a coach, of course, my expectations are to develop and get the girls better every day, help them to understand this game, and just pretty much just put them in position just to be successful and win and know how to win and compete at the same time. So those are my expectations, just them going hard every day, having a great work ethic, showing effort, and just pushing like it's their last game no matter what.
And I've seen it in practice. I know they do work real hard, and you get on them very hard. But at the end of the practice, like, it was fun. They learned something, and they realized that no matter what, she's our coach.
Yeah.
And they protect you, and you protect them as well, even more. And
Yes,
that's
sir.
a lot of games. So that's a gift that a lot of coaches don't have.
Yes,
A
sir.
lot of coaches don't have. But with that being said, how is the coaching during the pandemic? What are the challenges you get?
The challenges for me in the pandemic, well, when it first started, was just basically just couldn't get in the gym. But the mind frame that I have and the way I came up, I was always in the park. I always had to figure it out. So just, growing up and figuring it out for myself and getting it out the mud for myself, the pandemic didn't do anything for me but just, teach the girls just how to pretty much, move through adversity. And we had to figure it out. So I started training outside of my house, where I had 2 basketball goals, and I just, went from there. And, it was just hard getting in the gym, but we had to do what we had to do. And that was, like I said, being outside, training, and also on Zoom, training virtual over the phone. So that that itself was a challenge for me.
All right, let me take you to December 11th, Arlington versus DeSoto County. You find out later, even on the 10th, December 10th, that most of your players were not allowed to play or practice that day because of the COVID. There was a concern at that time by the team. And you end up having 5 players to play that next day. In fact, you had some that didn't know they were going to play or not, so it was kind of messed up. How did you adjust to playing with just 5 players? And did you ever consider forfeiting that game?
Never considered forfeiting at all. That's all we need on the floor is 5. You need 5 to start off, and you need 5 to end. So it was a test for me and as well as the girls, of course, having 5 people. And, as a coach, just getting them prepared in preseason and throughout the season. At the same time, you got to be in shape for this game, and I know that. So my focus in preseason a lot was, just getting them in shape and keeping them in shape. And I just knew the way we run and the way we get in shape. And, I felt like we wasn't going to have any problems with that. But I have all the hope in the world for my girls. And I trust them a lot, and I respect them a lot. And, I just have all the faith. So I knew that they was going to go out and do well. And I knew that, of course, the game was going to be a challenge, but that's what we prepared for.
But Coach, let me challenge you on what you just said. You're a little bit too modest here. You, in that game with just 5 players, you had 2 seniors, 1 sophomore, and 2 freshmen that did not, going to the freshmen, did not have a lot of playing time on this level. Yeah, 1 player we thought would make it, and at the last second during the game, come to find out they were not allowed to play. And you made a statement, well, we got 1 more person coming, that'll be the relief. But you didn't have no sub to come in at all. Was there a concern playing with the 2 freshmen as far as them stepping up to that level?
No, because for one, that just gave them an opportunity to show me what they can do under pressure. And like I said, and 2, it just gave, I knew that it was going to give them more confidence. So everything pretty much happens for a reason. I expect things like that to happen at times. It's life, so we have to prepare for the worst. So that just, gave me basically a little bit more faith with my freshmen more than anything. So I was happy about that.
Well, you have 1 freshman who fell into foul trouble. And in fact, in the third, at halftime, she went to halftime with 3 fouls. What did you do to protect her coming out? Because I know coming out into the second half, they targeted her trying to get her out of the game. And we know once she fouled out, there was no substitute.
Yeah.
So what did you do to protect her?
Basically, I kind of bagged up off the press a little bit and just kind of played a zone for a while, and just pretty much, continued to talk to her and make sure she was engaged. And I told her how many fouls she had. I told her, just talking to her throughout the game and just keeping her aware of what she needed to do.
And I know the other players on the court was concerned about her. And one of the players told her, one of the twins, one day we got to talk to them because I can't tell the difference. The player went up to get a rebound, and one of the twins told her, "I told you don't do nothing." So it's like it was leadership on the floor.
Yes.
To help her as well. So
Yeah.
that was one of your seniors stepping up to the challenge as well. So as a testament to her and to you, and I like to congratulate you for that win. Arlington won that game, 53-31, which is a total surprise to everyone in the field that night. Which is a testament to your coaching.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
You are saying that. Now, what other challenges you have in the future? Because I know you have a game coming up in the tournament, the Martin Lions Club Christmas tournament. What are your expectations going into that?
Pretty much the same like I go into every game. Just pretty much doing what we're supposed to do, playing our game, playing how we know how to play. As long as they're listening and doing exactly what I asked them to do, then 9 times out of 10 we will come out with a win. But like I said, going into a game, every game we're competing. We're competing to get better. That's our mind frame. And long as we're competing, we're getting better. And 9 times out of 10 we will come out with a win.
You just come off a big win with Obion County Central. And at that point, nobody picked up. You had 4 coaches before you went into the locker room. You all met. Is that a strategy you do every day, halftime, prior to getting with the team? You all get together.
Yes. Yes. I just think it's important for us coaches to always be on the same page before delivering information to the players. I just like to just kind of touch bases with my coaches first. Just to see if it's, anything they need to add or anything we need to take away, or like I said, just pretty much being on the same page. I trust my coach's opinion a lot, and I pick my coaches for a reason, and I have a relationship with all of my coaches, so I trust their word, and I know that they are competitive as well, and I know they know the game, and they're winners as well. So I take what they say and just kind of add what I have to say as well, and that's how we come together and make adjustments as a coaching staff.
I have some stats I want you to comment on. According to Max Prep, which they follow teams all across the country, not just in Shelby County or Tennessee, but all across the country. According to Max Prep, Arlington ranks 355 in the nation out of 4,148, that's nationally. In the state, the Arlington Tigers ranked 13 out of 150. In the state division we're ranked 7th out of 43 in the state division. Congratulations for those stats. And
Thank you.
How do you express that to the girls and trying to keep humble, or is that something you?
Well, that's something I just focus on. I don't, really tell the girls. I just don't want them to get sidetracked. I want them to stay focused. I don't want no distractions, and just, I don't want them to get caught up in the stats right now. I just want them to continue to, focus on the court and focus on getting better and keeping our chemistry and coming together as a team and winning these games. But once again, that's just something I focus on for myself. And even for myself, I don't really focus on that either. I've never been the type of player or coach to really focus on stats a lot because at the end of the day, we know what the goal is, and we know what we're trying to reach, and that's the gold ball. Because in the end, uh, I mean, being ranked is good for far as respect, getting your respect. But at the end of the day, we're trying to get that gold ball, and that's what matters.
And you personally, as a person, go as a coach. What are your goals?
My goals is just to continue to push them every single day. I know what it takes, and I can't let up. So I have to challenge them every second. I have to hold them accountable every second. And like I said, just putting them in great position and pushing them no matter what, pushing them to the limit. So that's my goal.
And you seem to have a very good coaching support staff as well. What do you say about them?
I love my girls. Coach Allison and Coach Amy, they've been with me since day one. We grew up playing together. We've just been by each other's side since day one. I respect them a lot. They know the game. They are great friends. They are great coaches. They are great people to be around. They have a story as well. And so I just try to keep people around me that understands and that have the same passion as me. And I know that they are, meaningful to the girls. And with Coach Whitmore, that's been somebody I've always looked up to. She's older, she's a veteran, so of course I got to bring a veteran to the team. Always learning from her. I gravitate towards her a lot. And I've been doing this before I got the Arlington job. So it was just like everything was perfect. Lacelia Newman, great person. I trust everything she say with this game. She knows exactly what she's talking about. She give me the best advice. So just keeping her around, and also she deals with ACT academics. So we need that, of course, that's first, so we need that a part of the organization. And then Coach Aaron Shabazz coming from Buffalo, New York, somebody that's young, know the game, that played on a high level, and really cares for the game. So I just try to keep people around me that's positive, that's for the girls, and like I said, that's they have the same passion and goal as me. So and I think I picked the right crew.
And with your crew, you have everybody are professional, but they're strong-minded. You ever have any disagreement on plays or who to put in sometime, who not to play?
No.
How do you handle that?
No, we never really have a disagreement.
Now, Coach, just between you and I, there has to be some kind of disagreement.
Never have a disagreement. Whatever they go with or want to go with, I try it. You know what I mean? Like I said, that goes back to me trusting their opinion and having faith in what they believe. And like I said, they played at the highest level, so I trust what they say.
And there you have it, Coach Ashley Shields of the Arlington Tigers. We appreciate you, Coach. And
Thank
we
you.
look forward to doing it again. We want everybody at some point to be able to ask questions.
Yes, sir.
And congratulations on your record at 7-1.
Thank you.
And maybe next time we talk about the disappointing loss. But we're not going to look at that right now because the pictures are always brighter.
It's
So
fine.
thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.